Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, budget videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I do load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this video also does help my channel grow and is truly appreciated. Alright guys, so I don't know if this looks familiar to any of you, but it has been a minute since I've been in this particular planner. Now I just watched a video a few hours ago from Takoa of Southern Tea Time, and she is celebrating her 1 year here on YouTube. Congratulations, Takoa. Happy YouTubeversary. And it made me realize that I have an epic fail on my hands because I did my first plan with me. Now I had to look on October 15th, which was yesterday. So fail on my part. Now if you go to my About tab here on YouTube, it says I actually started my channel in October 2011, and I did, I guess, sort of. I was in the middle of my master's degree, and it was an online course, and we had to load a video for our final project, and we had to load it here on YouTube. Now it's not listed, but that's why it says I started at that time. Now fast forward to October 2018, and the beginning part of October I actually had done some videos on some listings in my Etsy shop, and then on the 15th is when I did my first plan with me. And so for my YouTubeversary, I'd actually just like to do a flip through of my happy planner, because I started both my happy planner and my YouTube journey pretty much around the same time. I did pick this up from Walmart, and this one actually is a divider from another big happy planner that I had, but I like what it says, because that's really what this whole thing has been for me. And so I can tell you right now that I'm glad I picked this up, and there were some growing pains. For instance, I know to my very core that I hate currently pages. I just hate them. I hate that they want to know all my business. Now I know there are some people who love them, who love being able to memory keep and track it, but I think it's very nosy, and I don't want it to know my business. So for this first one, I thought, well, let me turn it into a kind of stats tracker, because the whole reason why I picked up a planner in the first place is because I wanted to track social media and business. I don't feel like I'm a very exciting person. I feel I'm like the most boring person in the world. And so there was no reason for me ever to have a planner to track just my own personal life. But I thought, well, maybe it can be useful for that, for social media and business. Now, I did purchase the planner on October 8th. It was in the clearance section, and so it was usually like $30 and some change, and I got it for like $24 or $26. Now that may not seem like a huge sale to all of you guys who can stack your coupons or go to Michael's or Joann's or whatever, but these are hard to come by here in Hawaii, and I had never seen it come down that low. So again, it's all contextual, right? And I remember when I brought this home, I was so excited because I already had some sticker books, because I use them for things that I do for my traveler's notebook. I opened it up, I had been watching videos, I was super stoked, and then I realized how intimidating it was to have just all of the blank space, a few sticker books, because at the time I think there was only like 3 or 4 that I had, and then trying to be as confident and replicate all of the beautiful things I had been following on YouTube and on Instagram. And I still remember just looking at this. I remember how intimidated I was by all of this. And so it started out pretty pretty bare, I thought, okay, so let's just not focus on the decorative aspect. Let's just try to make this work for us. As you can see, I split this up into Etsy, Instagram, and YouTube, and I really hope this is in frame. Very plain. I'm not going to do a detailed talk through, but this first part of it really just shows how, I don't want to say insecure, but just what a novice I was at this. Now I still consider myself a newbie in a lot of ways, but here you can really see that there's just no distinct style or anything. Definitely a little bit more decoration. I was still attempting to use the washi. Washi and I have this kind of complex relationship. I like buying washi, I'm just not a fan of using it. And again, trying to segment things, trying to make this work for the way that my brain works. Now I do prefer a more vertical than a horizontal, but even this, I'm like, well, I've got a lot of different moving parts. Do I really have to work and write something in every single box? Because that's what I was doing here. And again, trying to turn my currently page into a tracker. I'm not a huge fan of the monthly overview. I don't typically use them. I'm using it more now because I found a reason to, but in here you're going to see a lot of blank ones. Now we're getting a little bit more decorative. I'm trying to find my feet here on just with the plan with me's and the whatnot. Now I do love seeing pen to paper, so something like this just really works for me. However, it was this week here that I saw a video from Tarshell B, and I'll link her channel below, where she turned the vertical layout into a dashboard layout. So basically she turned this into this, and this really clicked for me because it gave me all of my week on one side and then where I could track things on another. And this you'll see represented a little bit later on in my current Happy Planner, Bullet Journal, Happy Nietzsche, Skinny Classic. So this really was the game changer for me. Now if you're interested in how I turned the vertical into the dashboard, you can look at some of those older videos, but if you want me to do an updated one, I certainly can do that. Because the way that she did it, she used just a lot of stickers. I didn't want to use all my stickers, and so I found a way around that. And so every week, basically for the next, 5 or 6 months, it was a dashboard layout. Now on those weeks when I was super busy, and here through here I was gearing up for Black Friday, there's not a lot of decoration. There's a little bit color that matches the color of the planner, and then it's just mostly writing and journaling. Again, tracker again, some doodles. And I just wanted to use some Christmas stickers. Again, don't really know what to do with the monthly at this point. More writing than there is stickers, as you can see. And I'm really getting into being enamored of doodling. Again, it's very plain considering how many sticker books I had at this time, because it's December and I probably had a good 20 by this time. I don't keep track, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I was doing, again, more doodling, just working the spreads around the color, because I'm not really good at covering these things, so, I tend not to. And this week, I remember spending it mostly with family. I wasn't in here at all, so I knew that when I did my plan with me, I wasn't going to be in here, and so I just used a lot of stickers I normally wouldn't. And that's when I started just not worrying about the currently page. I don't like seeing blank pages, but it was too humbug to try to work that around. Blank monthly. And this is actually the start of the spring semester. So I knew I'd be busy. So again, not a lot of decorations. there wasn't even anything going on this week because first day of spring start. So I knew, all right, there are deadlines for compliance reports that are due towards the end of the year. We start right into the spring session. We're going to do a little bit of something just in case I can come in here, but yeah, nothing happened. And then there's a little bit more decoration, a little bit more writing. I love the doodles. I really love doodling. I know why. It makes me laugh. And when I edit, it makes me laugh. Now, this is when I started covering the currently page with just uncolored coloring pages because I love how that looks. It fits with the rest of the planner, and I don't have to see my planner being all nosy and whatnot. No, this was a lot of fun. It really was. And some of them it's so cringy for me to look at. But for a couple of months, I tried to do this where every weekend I would try to do an entire week worth of doodles. And I have to tell you, it was very enjoyable for me. And I was sick towards the end of January coming into February. It had to do with my legs, and so I had to keep my leg elevated. That's Miss JoJo. She hasn't made an appearance in a while. Again, I believe for this month I was doing a pen-only spread, so there is only pen here. There is no stickers whatsoever. I actually love how this looks. It was Chinese New Year, I believe, this year. And again, more pen only. I was trying to do a vision and a goal board, and honestly, I like the concept of this, and I'm probably going to attempt this again, but I don't like when things tell me what to do, even though I'm the one telling me what to do. I don't like it. It feels like school. I don't like it. So yeah, I mean, I have a vision of what I want. I don't want to tell myself how to get there. I know, it's bizarre. I know, because I can hear myself. But more pen only spread. Didn't cover that one up there. I started with Pokemon for this month and I ran out of time. But I did have fun with this one just because of I don't play Pokemon, so some of these are like, I don't even know what it is. We're doing more pen only here, I guess. Oh no, there's some stickers here. So I guess that was the last week we did a pen only. Now this was International Women's Day on March 8th. And so I had done this spread with some of my planner friends, none of them who I've met. But that was Miss Tamika from Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, Miss Christy from Christy Plans, Andy from It's a Reading Thing. Miss Denise no longer does a YouTube channel. Budgeting D, Cassandra, I don't know that I've seen a video of hers for a while. I'm going to have to look. And then Tara Gay has stopped, but she still has her videos up, and she's on Instagram, so you can check her out there. But I loved this spread. Now, these pictures are actually kind of hard to do because I was basing it off of thumbnails. So, yeah. Now, March, I don't know why, and as we're getting towards the end of this part of the planner, there's more and more blank pages, and I couldn't tell you why, and it's probably because I was busy at work. And so this I used the color story with the girls in it because I don't have it's not freestyle. Free Spirit, but some of these stickers are in that. So, I mean, I can look at the stickers and I know where I got the book, which is kind of cool. And then I believe I was doing a color spread. This is actually really pretty. I like that. Nothing on the currently into April. Blank right there. Now, I had something here, and it said Aloha, but it was laminated, and it was thick, and when I was trying to do the plan with me here, it was in the way, so I took it off, but I don't know where it went, because I would have liked to have put it back on, but as you can see, blank. And a little bit of stickers, more writing than anything. Really pretty colors, though. very bright. Oh my goodness. I think I had tested out these Walmart floral stickers. Yeah. And more blank, more blank, more blank. And I think there was another color challenge here, either that I was doing or that I was following. You know, you'd think I'd have some place to write those things down. But no. Yeah, definitely a color challenge because we've got all greens here, which is really pretty. I like that. Oh, I need to write that down. I was wondering when I started the Facebook group. I'm sure Facebook would tell me. It says it right there. Yay, I wrote it down. And another color challenge. That's pretty. That's from the Farmhouse sticker book. Another color challenge. These are Walmart stickers. I think this is rainbow. Again, not a lot of writing. And then that's when I found my feet, because as of June going forward, I went predominantly, actually only to my Happy Nietzsche bullet journal skinny classic. Now I put it in here just so that it be consistent, but the pages that are actually current, I'm going to move back to my planner. Now the future log I recently created, so that's going to get migrated back. But this is the cover page for my social media and business section. Again, this whole planner, social media and business. I did a future log here, and then this is where I discovered, and I watched a YouTube video from a content creator channel that suggested this, and I think this is great. And I think that Andy does something similar to this. And then basically just every week, because I really love the bullet journal system, but I love the functionality of the Happy Planner, this is really where just, if I were looking for planner piece, which I'm not, I definitely would have found it with this, because even though it is a little bit more time consuming, I am not constrained by a layout. So I can do what I want, when I want, and every single week can be different. And because with my future log, I can map things out quite a bit a ways in the distance. And then for anything personal, I can either put it on my work calendar because it's there, or I can put it on my phone. So, I mean, really, this just gives me all of the creativity and the functionality that I really was looking for. And you can see, I mean, even from week to week, there is really no consistency. When you have a traditional planner, from week to week, your decorations might be different, but pretty much your layouts are always going to be the same. Or if you have a planner like this, where every month it's the same color, then you're always dealing with that. Miss Tamika from Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, with her mini Miss Maker, I mean, she was dealing with those colors every single week, and I think that's really what just gets me out of it, because I don't like it. I don't like I like that it's structured. I mean, it does give you a place to work off of, but for me, I like having the freedom to do what I want. And that's what this does. And so just a few more pages I will flip through. And this is the month we are currently in. Really love this. Now, I did also have a mini, but I put that away. And I know where it is. I still have to do this. But I put it in a way that it's actually all jumbled. I couldn't get all the months synced up together, because that's what was my catch-all. As well as this, because this big one stayed at home, and then the mini was on the go with me. This one here, I have my catch-all section in one section, and I have my social media in another section, and that's on the go with me. So I always have it with me, and it's very conducive to the way that I think and the way that I need to plan. All right, guys, if you're still here, this was probably longer than I had anticipated, but I just really wanted you to see the progression of how I found my feet and how I found my style. I mean, I'm still searching for different ways to use my planners and different layouts to do. And I really thrive on that. And so if you are new to the planning community, the happy planning community, Erin Condren or whatever, just know that you're going to get there. You're going to have some misfires, and you're going to have some frustrating days because you want to be all the things that you see, and just know that there are growing pains. And if you are a veteran at this and you've been at this for a while, then I'm hoping that at least once a year, whether it's your YouTube anniversary or whether you're going into another planner system or you're starting a new year, you just go back and you reflect on some of those spreads. Because I actually like looking at this. I like looking at my writing. I like looking at some of my doodling, but I can also say, okay, I know why this looks like this because of this, even though I don't have it written down. I know why this looks like this because I was dealing with coming out of Black Friday. And so I wanted to document it all because it really wasn't a good Black Friday for me. So I don't know that I'm going to look through this again, but it is my anniversary, and this is the longest relationship I've had with anything. So why not document it here on YouTube? All right, guys, thank you so much for following me on this journey. I am so thankful for all of you. Let me know if you have a YouTube channel, when your YouTube anniversary is. Again, congratulations to Koa for your 1 year here on the platform. All right, guys, that's it for me. And as always, aloha.